Hello, Detorians. I don't know why I really want to start with something weird and random. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Taurus Lady channel. This is a general stroke love spread, Celtic spread, for those of you who are drawn to this video. So we've got Sun in Gemini, and Venus just turned, Sun in Cancer, beg your pardon, and Venus just moved from Taurus sign into Gemini, okay? What does that mean? Well, for love, I suppose you'll be more curious about different people. You may want to date different people at the same time, okay? Taurus is a bit more, I would say, grounded, as like they don't like too many changes, whereas Gemini is, I would say, the opposite, is very curious about people, relationships, etc. And obviously we've got Sun in Cancer, and Cancer, you get on with Cancer, Taurus, so you will feel at home throughout the period when Sun is in Cancer, okay? You always feel at home throughout the first few weeks of July. Now, where you are, Taurus, in this upcoming week, where are you? I'm not talking loud because my baby's sleeping. I hope you can hear me though. Where is Taurus right now? Wow, 5 of Cups in reverse position. So I feel like, there was something that happened Taurus in your recent past, last week, last month, okay? The couple of weeks. I suppose May, April, let's don't go into too much details. There's no time in the universe, so like timing is very fluid, right? But it was something that you do not cry over it any longer, okay? This came out in a reverse position. There was something that did not work out. There was a time when you were crying over the spilt milk, but that's over. You're not crying any longer about something that did not work out, which is good. Maybe that's how we got the bubbles here. I know that's a bit weird one, but the energy of sort of like happiness, childlike energy. Now, why are you feeling this way, Taurus? Like you don't feel like you don't want to cry any longer about something that did not work out. We're not crying over spilt milk here. You sort of made peace with your past, I suppose. And we got here, 7 of Wands. Here is aggression, conviction. Okay, 7 of Wands is like, in a traditional tarot, there is a person like on the top of the hill sort of, and other people are attacking this person, okay? Feeling jealous of this person. This person is succeeding in something. I feel like, this situation made you very defensive, maybe almost even aggressive. And I think you realized that you came to terms with the fact that this was not good for you, Taurus. On a subconscious level, when you are asleep, when you wake up at 2:30 or 3:30 in the morning, what's on your mind? Ooh, 3 of Cups, reconciliation, or maybe 3 is about the third party situation. Free is mean 3 people being present, right? But I feel like this is all about maybe some kind of celebration. Maybe you finished some kind of a course, you achieved something, and now it's time to celebrate. I'm not really sure. It is a reconciliation. Maybe sometimes you're thinking, should you reconcile with someone? Should you fix something with someone? That might be on your mind, Taurus. The past. What is the past influence? What we came out quickly. Wow, we've got the Cancer's card, Chariot. Unexpected good news. something happened that made you here move forward. You're moving forward. You move forward in a confident manner. Okay, there was a good news. Shared is about finding your self-confidence and moving forward. Traveling. Or maybe you're involved with someone who was born under the Cancer star sign, but I feel like something gave you confidence, something made you make that shift, made you stop crying over something that did not work out. Someone made you pick yourself up and move away from the emotional pain. So where are you going to put most of your energy this week, Taurus? Let's see. Wow. Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be very smarty and earthy. You're going to accept responsibility this week. You're going to be very cautious. This is the slowest energy. I feel like with this reference to this situation that's on your mind, you're going to take a very earthy approach to it. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest energy. Okay. This person doesn't like to be rushed. You'll be sitting on it. There'll be very slow movement with the situation you're thinking of right now, because you're very cautious. You're gonna take very little steps. You'll be practical about it. You will be. And in the near future, because you're going to be practical about it, logical about it, slow and cautious, you'll be able to receive a big coin, a pentacle. You'll be able to build for yourself a paradise on earth, Taurus. Take it as it resonates with you. You'll be able to build trust, security, stability. And we know that does not happen in a day. It takes time, and that is why you're focusing perhaps on building that stability, making a decision, whichever decision it is. You know, as a Taurus, you need time. You hate being rushed, right? And that's okay, because in the near future, that practicality, that slow energy of yours, Taurus, will pay off. If it's work related, you'll get a promotion. There will be a job offer given to you. If it's a relation, there will be a stable offer given to you, whether this is in love or at work, something stable. And that will be something you deserve after, taking small steps, after moving away from something, okay? I feel like moving forward, picking yourself up, after being in this situation when you felt like something didn't work out and you felt so like out of place, but you find your strength, Taurus. And how do you view yourself this week? How do you, Taurus, view yourself? Wow, you are the Queen of Swords, and I really do not blame you, Taurus. You are very honest, witty. You don't beat around the bush, and you can see through people's bullshit, right? That's the most important thing about the Queen of Swords. She will cut you off as soon as she detects even the smallest, the fact that someone is not genuine, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. You'll be looking at people and you will not be connecting with them or with the situation emotionally. You are logical here, smart, very experienced and honest. The Queen of Swords is actually very emotional, but she doesn't come across emotional, perhaps because she knows she can get sort of ruined if people realize how emotional, how deep she is. So you'll be coming across as someone maybe even ruthless. But that's because you've been there, you've done it, and you don't want to get hurt again. So you will be able to see through people's lies, deceit, deception, okay? With this situation, you know you're not gonna approach anything from their place of heart because of where you've been. You were in this sorrow for such a long time. You will be looking at it from a logical point of view. Is it good? It's for you to judge, right? You be rational, that's all I'm saying. Because you don't want to be taken for granted, Taurus. So how do people see you in your environment this week? Whoever you're dealing with, Taurus. Knight of Swords. They know. They know that you're quite confident, but they also know, with Knight of Swords, this lady with a sword, that they gotta be careful with you because you are quite, how do I put it, direct, blunt, and logical. So that goes very much in line. You see yourself as Queen of Swords, right? Very logical. You won't let anyone to like mess up with you, mess with your head. Okay, and the way people view as you know, you know what you want, and you say directly what's on your mind. There's no beating around the bush. And if it hurts someone, but perhaps the Taurians usually we're quite nice to people, but I think you've been under so much pressure. There's been so much sorrow that you've realized that sometimes being nice just doesn't work, right? Sometimes you've got to stand up for yourself, Taurus, and put people in place so they will know they cannot treat you in a certain way again. Now, the piece of advice from the universe for you, Taurus. Wow. The success is guaranteed. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Mental force. Truth. I always get confused. But I know this one is the one when you've got like a unstoppable movement. It's also like a sword. Success is guaranteed, but you got to look into this situation from two different angles. From emotional and from the mental, because sometimes the truth lies in between, right? Unstoppable movement. So the universe is telling you that the success is guaranteed in your situation, Taurus, whatever it is. Take it as it resonates with you. You'll get some new insights about the situation. Maybe you will change your mind. You will change your mindset. It will help you to maybe come out of this Queen of Swords energy and become more emotional. But I don't see that happening this week, Taurus, if I'm honest. So the outcome, well, this really wants to come out well. The cycle, some cycle is finishing here. So rewards of labor, battles are over, Taurus. Accomplishments. So if there was something you've been working on, it's coming to the end. Okay, the cycle is closing. If you've been on a cycle with someone, the cycle is finished now. You've learned your lessons. Maybe they've learned the lessons. Yes, the world. The cycle is finished. Rewarding are coming. Okay. The World card. It's a good card, okay? But it's also a card about the endings. Some kind of a cycle is coming to the end in your life. Okay? And you will be rewarded, Taurus. And whatever battles you've been involved in, they are over now. The bottom of the deck, we've got Ten of Swords. Wow. It's about, oh my God, it's betrayal, lost. Okay, so the whole reading here this week is about you being ruined, being stabbed 10 times by a situation, by someone, having like swords stuck into your back, being at the lowest point in fortune, being betrayed and lost. But what I really like about this card is, you know, in the traditional tarot, this person's lying down with 10 swords like stuck into the back, and this is the end, but this is also the beginning, which goes nicely with our world card. This is the end of the cycle. But of every cycle that finishes, there is a new rise, and there is a new beginning for you, Taurus. And I think the new you is gonna be a little bit different when it comes to people. You're gonna be a little bit cooler, more experienced, more rational. If something's important finished, came to completion in your life. Wow. I express my creativity, my unique and creative talents and abilities flow from me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Whatever you create throughout Cancer season that's creative, something to do with emotions, I would say, would really be a successful piece of art if you're an artist, if you're a singer. All right, so I suggest you focus your attention this week on art, Taurus. Express this, what you're feeling, what you're hiding when you're the Queen of Swords, in your creative way. Have a lovely weekend. I will see you next weekend. Bye.